Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum. This is you and this is me, your online pharmacist. You are on online pharmacy channel. Please do subscribe and share for more information. So we are discussing part 2 of bases. Which type of basis? Ointment basis. So the name is in front of you is absorption basis. So today's lecture we are going to discuss is absorption basis and how many types of bases are there, examples of bases, how to prepare this absorption base, what are the characteristics or advantages of absorption bases, and what is the similarity or dissimilarity between absorption base and a hydrocarbon base. So, absorption bases are of two types that permit the incorporation. Incorporation of what? Aqueous solution. Incorporation means addition. Incorporation means addition or adding of something in a base. Okay, semi-solid base is the same name. So there are of two types. The first one that permit the incorporation of aqueous solutions is setting in the formation of water in oil emulsions. Example, hydrophilic petrolatum. So this hydrophilic petrolatum allow the addition of water in it whenever we are going to prepare ointment. So the drug is in liquid form and ointment is semi-solid. This petrolatum, so this is also semi-solid as we know. We have to incorporate liquid in it. Liquid what? Liquid drug या liquid dosage form. So it is easier convenient to add limited amount of water in it. And the seconds are those that are W upon O emulsions. What are W upon O emulsions? Example, this is a container. Oil is present. Oil is what? Oil is a continuous phase. Okay, which phase? Continuous phase. In which water droplets are present. These are water droplets. Okay, so what are these water droplets? These are dispersed phase. Okay, which phase? Dispersed phase. So we called it as W upon O emulsion because it is an emulsion in which water may be incorporated. Example of these is emulsion base. This emulsion base have the following properties which we are discussing next. Okay, so that permit the incorporation of additional quantities of aqueous solutions. Additional quantities of aqueous solutions mean whenever you need to dissolve a larger quantity or a larger amount of preparation into this base, so it is readily absorbs your limited amount of water soluble drug or any active pharmaceutical ingredient which is present, which can permit the incorporation of additional quantities of aqueous solution. Means you can add much amount of water in this. What is the property? That these bases may be used as emollient. What is emollient? Emollient provide a softening effect. Okay, this emollient provides a softening effect, prevent skin dehydration. This is the skin. Removal of water, H2O, removal of water cause dehydration. So this prevent this dehydration or evaporation of water from the skin, which makes the skin completely moisturized. Okay, although they do not provide the degree of occlusion afforded by the oleaginous bases. What is degree of occlusion? Means the property which is present in oleaginous base that it cannot absorb much amount of water, but opposite to that base, oleaginous base, it provides a greater degree of water to be afforded by it. Means it can dissolve a much larger amount of water and a higher quantity of water can be included or can be inoculated in this. Absorption bases are not readily absorbed from the skin. This is the most important property you have to mention in your exams. Also many MCQs and MCQs and fill in the blanks type questions are given in your exam in the form of comparison of oleaginous bases and absorption bases. So you can write it as a main difference that are not easily removed from the skin with water washing. Whenever you applied an ointment, this is ointment on your skin, and then going to wash your hand, then it cannot remove from your skin or from your hand. Why? Because the external phase is oleaginous. What is the external phase? This is the container. The oil in it is external phase. This is an external phase. So external phase is oil. So it cannot remove very easily from the surface of skin. So it provides a greater protection, much more penetration and much more hydration to the skin, which is a positive point of absorption base. The third one is absorption bases are useful as pharmaceutical adjuncts to incorporate small volume of aqueous solutions into hydrocarbon bases. As we know that hydrocarbon bases cannot include much more amount of water in itself or cannot absorb hydrocarbon much amount of water in their formulation. So what we can do, we can add first water in absorption base and then add this absorption base. Suppose this is the water, add this water in this is an absorption base. Now this absorption base can be converted or included or submerged or mixed with hydrocarbon base. So this hydrocarbon base, now this hydrocarbon base is able to obtain a large amount of water above their capacity. Why? Because we are using a technique. This technique is different. This technique is a very smarter technique that we can absorb our required quantity of drug or liquid preparation into this absorption base and then incorporate this absorption base into a hydrocarbon base. Because they both have the external phase is oil, so hydrocarbon base can radially absorb or radially combine with absorption base without any separation, without any hindrance. So this is the positive point. This is accomplished by incorporating the aqueous solution into the absorption base. Okay, and then incorporate the mixture into hydrocarbon base as we discussed. Okay, so these are absorption bases, there's properties and how we can prepare this absorption base. As the name indicate, absorption means it also has a water content, a liquid form. Liquid form may not necessary, it will be water always. It may be alcohol as shown in this formula. It may be sterile alcohol. What is alcohol? Alcohol is also a liquid. It's a spirit form. It's a liquid. Okay. So the formula is given in the USP. What is USP? USP is a United States Pharmacopoeia. It's a journal published. As I always told you, that's the published journal by the British Pharmacopoeias as well as United States Pharmacopoeia. Okay. And it has the following formula for the preparation of 1000 grams. Why we are preparing 1000 grams? Because this is a standard dose, standard formulation of 1000 grams. Whenever we need to prepare something, we may prefer it to prepare in 1000 grams because it has a perfect calculation and exact results. So we need cholesterol 30 grams to prepare an absorption base. Absorption base, the base which absorbs water in it. And it has two types. Okay, so the water is sterile alcohol in this. Water means liquid. The liquid is sterile alcohol. White wax we need 80 grams and white petrolatum we need is 860 grams. So what is the procedure? What is the method? How this alcohol is going to be incorporated with this and with this cholesterol? So the method is also given in the United States and this is a tested and a verified formula for this absorption base. So the name of this absorption base is petrolatum. Okay, which type of absorption? What is the method? The method is pretty similar as that we have discussed in hydrocarbon or oleaginous base. Oleaginous and hydrocarbon bases both are the names of the same base. Okay, it is prepared by melting. Similarly, we were melting in that case of oleaginous base, melting the sterile alcohol. This is the liquid phase, and a white wax. This is a semi-solid. Okay, and a steam bath. Steam bath, a bath which contains water and boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Okay, this is the bath. Okay, this is the bath, water bath. It contains water, H2O, understand, and it's heated, maybe by this source, maybe by electric source, okay, maybe by electric source. So when it reaches 100 degrees centigrade, we places the two alcohol and this white wax. They both combine together and melted in steam bath, okay? Adding the cholesterol with stirring until dissolve. Whenever both these two were dissolved, what we do? What we do? We will adding the cholesterol. This is cholesterol. Whenever they melt together, we add a cholesterol. 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 What's the cholesterol? Cholesterol is a fat or a fatty material, okay? Fatty material, understand? Adding the white petrolatum, then what we are going to add? Adding a white petrolatum in it. First cholesterol, then petrolatum, okay? Allowing the mixture to cool. Now this all things are melted. They are in melted or fused form. Now allow it to cool. This ice, okay? Now allow it to cool. We are not going to cool it by ice, but I also symbol written mentioned there, so you can remember from this symbol that ice cool. So the mixture is cooling while stirring until congealed. Okay, what's meant by congealed? Congealed means mixed together, don't separate out and forming a semi-solid form. So hydrophilic petrolatum is ready. Yes, the main important point is commercial products. As we have the commercial products in oleaginous and hydrocarbon basis, similarly we have commercial products in absorption basis. Commercial products available in the market, available for use, available for all types of patients, all sides of procedure, okay? So this is the aquaphor and aquabase. What are these bases? As the name indicate, aquaphor, aquabase. So we are revealing this, what is aquaphor and what is aquabase. These both variations of hydrophilic petrolatum have the capacity to absorb 3 times their weight. Okay, this is the most important property. This is an aquaphor, this is an aquabase. They can incorporate water in it by 3 times. By 3 times their weight in water, and are useful to help incorporate a water soluble drug. So the most important, the most attractive feature is that they can incorporate water 3 times their weight in water and are useful to help incorporate a water soluble drug. So whenever we are going to take or deal with water soluble drugs, we must take an which base? Absorption base. Okay, for example, tobramycin sulfate, you have to learn this. Tobramycin sulfate has the ability to incorporate water in it twice or thrice as their weight in water, and it's very useful to incorporate a water soluble drug, tobramycin sulfate. This concept, why we are using this concept, why we need to added a liquid dosage form, or we added a liquid drug or the water soluble drug in a ointment base. Why? Because ointments are also given through eye. The route of administration, or for the local effect, we are giving it through eye, as we discussed in our previous part 1 lecture. So the use is most important, that is ophthalmic preparation. Which preparation? Ophthalmic. Ophthalmic means eye. So ophthalmic means eye. Ophthalmic, this is eye. Eucerin is a 50% W upon O emulsion. Eucerin is a 50% W upon O emulsion. Okay, this is another example. You have to learn Eucerin. What is W upon O emulsion? As we discussed, oil, is present as a continuous phase and water is incorporated in it limited amount. So the 50% W upon O means 50% water and 50% oil is present in it. The other commercial product is also available, which is lanolin USP. Lanolin USP is an anhydrous lanolin. What does it mean by anhydrous? That means water is absent. Okay. And is obtained from the wool of sheep. Ovis aries. Ovis aries is the species name. Ovis aries, sheep names and sheep species Ovis aries. It's a purified wax-like substance that has been cleaned, deodorized, and decolorized. Okay, after obtaining the lanolin from the sheep hair or sheep wool, we can decolorize it or we can clean it and deodorize. Means there's no smell, there's no color, and it has to be cleaned from any contamination, any bacteria, any pathogen, harmful pathogen, which may cause disease. So, okay. It cannot contain more than 0.25% water. That's why we are called it anhydrous. Okay. So why we are called this anhydrous? Because it contain a very much little negligible amount of water, that's 0.25%. So we can addition of water may be inconvenient by mixing. Whenever you have to add water, you can add a little amount of water by mixing, continuously mixing or stirring. The second one is a modified lanolin. What is this modified lanolin? Is a lanolin produced to reduce the content of the free lanolin. Basically, a lanolin contains a 50% of free alcohol. Okay. So we need to remove this alcohol. So for the removal of this 50% alcohol from the lanolin, we passed it through a different processes, different procedures to reduce the content of this free alcohol and make the modified lanolin for our ointment used for as an ointment base. So these are the examples. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and share for motivate me and my team. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Welcome again to online pharmacy.